Here we've got two questions. The first one is, write 40 as a product of its prime factors. First of all, if you have 40, write it at the top of your page. We're going to make a prime factor tree. 40, we just split up into any two factors that we can think of. 10 times 4 is a good one. What you're looking for is that these numbers need to be primes. 10 is not a prime and 4 is not a prime, so let's deal with 10 first. Let's just split it up again, and that's 2 times 5. Now, both 2 and 5 are prime numbers, so I'm just going to put a circle around them, okay, and the branch stops there. So when we go look at the next number, which is 4, yes, we can split it up. Okay, that splits up to 2 times 2, and 2 is a prime, and 2 is a prime, so therefore these are the prime factors of 40. So 40 can be written as a product, which means you're going to multiply, starting with the smallest numbers, 2 times 2 times 2, because there's 1, 2, 3 2s, and a 5. If you multiply them together, you're going to get 40, and these are the prime factors of 40. We could be really smart and decide we're going to write these with powers. So we could write this as 2 to the power of 3. Some of you might know how to do that, and times 5. If you don't know how to use powers, we'll do them later. So the first line here is good enough to get you a big fat tick. Okay, our second problem here is to write 150 as a product of primes. It's quite a big number, so let's write it as 150. And most of us will make that 15 times 10. Okay, 15 is not a prime, so we're going to split that up again, and we're going to make that 3 times 5. Oh, 3 is a prime, 5 is a prime. Put a circle around it. That'll just stop us continuing the branches. If we go to 10, okay, that's also a composite number, so we can write it as 2 times 5. Okay, so 2 and 5 again are prime numbers. This means that 150 can be written as a product, which means multiply. Start with the smallest number, which is 2, and then we have 3, and then we have a 5 over here and a 5 over here. Okay, so we can write 50 as a product of its primes. Products means you multiply them together, and these are all the prime numbers. If you multiply them together, you'll get 150. But let's just try to be a little bit smarter than the average. So we can write that as 2 times 3 times, and 5 is 5 times 5, which you could write 5 to the power of 2 if you understand powers. This is prime factorization.